The Robert F. Drinan Award for Distinguished Service recognizes individuals whose sustained commitment to the ABA section of civil rights and social justice has advanced its mission of providing leadership to the legal profession and in protecting and advancing human rights, civil liberties, and social justice. It is a fitting award for my fellow Missourian, Judge Jason Sengheiser. His record of leadership in the ABA and the section of civil rights and social justice, and as chair of the Human Rights Magazine editorial board are all well documented. But today I want to talk about two things that make the judge such a special person. First, he understands the rule of law and the critical role it plays in protecting the rights, the human rights of everyone. The rule of law provides the guarantee of freedom for the least powerful, the promise of equal justice for the most endangered, the protection of opportunity for the most vulnerable, and the security that safeguards our neighborhoods and our communities. You see that over and over in his professional life and work. He gets it. I cannot emphasize enough how important that is. But the other thing about Judge Sengheiser, and what stands out, is what you see when you observe him and speak with him. He's quiet, reflective, even-keeled. No histrionics. He listens. He truly listens to what you are saying. A few minutes with him, and you get a real sense that this is a person who is sincere, kind, friendly. He understands. He cares. Listening, understanding, and caring are qualities in short supply in our world. Frankly, we need that in every judge and every lawyer. The world would be a better place if each of us lived that way. I am proud that they are present in his personal and professional life. He is a great part of our bench in Missouri. He brings his best to difficult issues every day, and we are better for it. Congratulations, Judge Jason Sengheiser. Well done.
Jason, I want to congratulate you. No one is more deserving of such an award as you are. I have known you for so many years, and you've been an inspiration to so many people, and especially to me. We've grown up through the practice of law together, and it's such a pleasure to call you a colleague and to congratulate you, but more importantly, to call you my friend, and I couldn't be happier for you.
I'm Dan Glazier, Executive Director and General Counsel with Legal Services of Eastern Missouri. And it gives me great pleasure to congratulate Judge Jason Sengheiser as the American Bar Association's 2026 recipient of the Robert F. Drinan Award for Distinguished Service. As a civil legal aid nonprofit organization, the mission of legal services is to provide equal access to justice for all, regardless of ability to pay. Throughout his legal career, Judge Sengheiser has always embodied this goal. Judge Sengheiser served on the board of the Young Friends of Legal Services from 2013 to 2016, and his dedication to mentoring young legal professionals played an important role in the growth and development of the group. His commitment to social justice is not just an ideal, it's ingrained in who he is. And we at Legal Services are honored to congratulate Judge Sengheiser for this recognition of his service to the community and to the principles of fairness and equity under the law.
Hi, Judge Sengheiser. It's me, Lauren Collins. I just wanted to congratulate you on your recent award in acknowledgement with the ABA. Obviously, so well deserved. You do so much and you deserve this award more than anybody that I know. I'm super proud of you and happy to call you my friend. Thank you.
Hi, I want to congratulate my good friend Jason Singheiser on an award so well deserved. When I found out that he was receiving this award, I did tease him a little bit about joining such an elite group of award recipients, but having reviewed what this award is all about, it is absolutely fitting that Jason receive it. He is a amazing judge, attorney, and even more so friend. He looks out for everyone. He treats everyone with so much respect and is constantly finding ways to make this world a better place. And I am just so proud of you, Jason. Um, can't think of anyone more deserving of this than you. And I am really proud to call you a dear friend. Keep up the good work.
Jason, I just wanted to take a minute to congratulate you on the award. I can't think of anyone more deserving than you. And it truly is a treasure to work with you on the court. Congratulations and good luck.
Hi, my name is Andrew Schbach, and I'm excited to celebrate Judge Sengheiser on his receipt of this exciting award. I've known Jason since we were both young lawyers, and he's had a great impact on my life, and I've been so proud of being able to watch him progress in his career. He's always been so kind, so dedicated, and so focused on service that it really has set a model for all of us. And he's also just been so warm and inclusive in all his work. I do remember kind of many meetings dating back to Texas and other parts of the country where we would convene, get to chat and get to know each other and commiserate about how our practice was going. But he always brings such an upbeat and supportive approach to his conversations. And I know that even after his time in the Young Lawyers Division was over, he has dedicated so much energy and effort to our profession, to the ABA, as well as the section in particular. So, Judge Sengheiser, congratulations. I'm so happy to see you receive this award, and I look forward to celebrating with you when I see you next.
Jason, I just want to say congratulations to you on this award. We are also very proud of you, and I can't think of a more deserving recipient than you are. I've known you over the years, and when I think about how long we've known each other, it kind of makes me feel old, so I won't do that. But just take this moment to enjoy this award, enjoy your recognition, and we'll see you soon.
Hi, everyone. I'm Erica Slater. And I'm Amy Gunn. And we're law partners at Gunn Slater in St. Louis. I've known Judge Sengheiser since the beginning of my career. In our courts and in our community, he is synonymous with fairness and justice. You know, when you're in front of him, that you're going to get a fair shake and he's going to listen to you. Personally, I've appreciated his very strong wit and humor over the years, and he's been a wonderful friend. I can't think of someone more deserving of this award.
I've been in front of Jason Singheiser many times in court, and each and every time without fail, he has given everyone there the utmost respect. The fairness to parties and to our clients is without fail. And I just can't think of anyone also who is more deserving. And we are so proud of you.
Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I'm Wilson Schooley, past CRSJ chair, and I'm happy to be here to talk about Jason. One of the important things a chair does is select people for appointments and awards. If you do it right, you're doing something good for the organization and for the person selected. As chair, I always focus on two criteria. One, doing the right thing, not the popular thing or the political thing, but the right thing for the organization and for the person. And two, making the choice that is truest to the organization's credo, in our case, as home of civil rights and social justice. One of the most important appointments I made as chair, both in general and to me personally, was to appoint the chair of the Human Rights Magazine editorial board. It's important generally because that's the face of the section. It's important to me personally because I was on that board for 15 years and was chair of it for 5. So the magazine is very important to me. The person I unhesitantly chose to be chair of the editorial board, Jason Sengheiser. Why? Because Jason has integrity, heart, and dedication. He was the member of our editorial board that always stood out and stood up when anything needed done. And he's been the magazine's heart and soul ever since. I knew Bob Drinan well, and I know that he'd be very proud to have Jason receive this award in his name. Here's to you, Jason.
Judge Sengheiser, congratulations on winning this award. I could not think of a better person to receive it. Keep up the good work.
Hi, Judge Sengheiser. Congratulations on your award. I'm so excited to see you honored in this way. It's so well deserved. You've been a wonderful leader to the Bamsville community and the legal community. You are a wonderful leader and coach for the mock trial kids, and I value you as a friend. Thank you so much for all you do for us, and I look forward to celebrating with you in person.
It is a joy and honor to congratulate our friend and our colleague, Judge Jason Sengheiser, on being a recipient of the 2026 Father Robert F. Drinan Award for Distinguished Service. I cannot think of a judicial colleague who is more deserving of this award, not only because of what Jason has done and accomplished, but because of who Jason is when there is no spotlight and he is not in the public eye. We all watched him serve with distinction as chair of the Human Rights Magazine editorial board. He opened that magazine up to diverse voices, to broadcast hard truths that allowed our profession to face injustices with hope and with honesty. Here in my home state of Missouri, his judicial service is legendary. Case by case, person by person, he brings that same humility, integrity, and deep sense of fairness to every case he handles. In his courtroom, equity is not an abstract concept, access to justice is not a slogan, and the rule of law is not a distant principle. I'm so proud of you, Jason. Keep up the great work. We love you here in Missouri.
Hey Jason, it's Judge Moon, Corey Moon up in Lewis County. I just wanted to say congratulations on your award from the American Bar Association. Way to represent Missouri.
My name is Christina Plum, and I'm a past chair of the ABA Young Lawyers Division. I met the judge for the first time in the fall of 2008 at a YLD conference. We talked about his role as chair of the Young Lawyers Division's Individual Rights and Responsibilities Committee. We strategized about how he might involve leaders from the ABA IR&R section and how he might personally get involved in that section in the future. We also talked about how the House of Delegates might be a good place for him. We know 17 years later, he chose to go down both of those paths and has become a tremendous leader in this association. Judge, congratulations on such a well-deserved award. Very happy for you and happy for the association and excited to see where you will go next.
Jason, congratulations. We are so proud of you and all the great work you do on behalf of the entire state of Missouri. So well deserved. Great job.
Judge Sengheiser, I can't say it enough. Every day you're here is kind of a blessing, and I'm so excited that you're receiving this award. You really take what you do in your workplace and you bring it out to the community, and that means a lot. There was a call out to help a local mock trial team, and he volunteered, and ever since the day he showed up, he has been about giving and helping the girls. The way he works with them really just shows how much he cares. And at the end of the first year, he was excited and ready to go for a second. So I just appreciate the way he engages with them and what he contributes to our school.
Hi, Judge Sengheiser. Congratulations on your award. We are so proud of all your accomplishments.
We appreciate all the time you dedicate to us and the mock trial team, and we're definitely going to win state this year.
Congratulations!
Hi, Judge Sengheiser. Congratulations on this amazing accomplishment. As a young lawyer, it is truly an honor to know you, to work with you, and to have the opportunity to learn from you. Your impact on the legal profession and the St. Louis community are immeasurable. I am so proud of you, and there is no one more deserving of this honor. Congratulations again, and I'll see you soon.
Jason, you are such an inspiration to so many people. We are all inspired by what you have done and what you represent, and we are so excited for you to receive this award. It's well deserved. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Trey Wynn. I'm the president of the Bar Association of Metropolitan St. Louis. I want to say congratulations to Judge Sengheiser for this truly honorable award. You deserve it. Your commitment, dedication to public service, civil liberties, and rights, no other person is more deserving. So again, congratulations and continue to be an inspiration to us all.
It brings me so much joy to honor and congratulate Judge Jason Sengheiser on receiving the Father Drinan Award for Distinguished Service, an award reserved for leaders whose work advances civil rights, human dignity, and the rule of law. Jason, this moment feels both monumental and perfectly consistent with who you've always been. Because long before you wore the robe, long before there was a bench, long before the many accolades, I knew you as a young lawyer leader, the kind who showed up early, stayed late, and never needed the spotlight to make the matter work or work the matter. Jason and I came up through the ABA Young Lawyers Division in the same era, learning leadership in real time. We learned how to build coalitions, how to carry responsibility, and how to choose service over self. And somewhere along the way, this became more than professional proximity. It became a true, lasting friendship, the kind built on mutual respect, shared values, and a steady reassurance that when pressure rises, and we know they do, that you can count on the person beside you. From the Young Lawyers Division to the House of Delegates to the section of Civil Rights and Social Justice, boy, have we gotten into some good trouble. But what has always distinguished Jason was not just his brilliance, and there was plenty of that brilliance, but it was his principle. Even then, Jason was the person asking the deeper questions. Not only what's the argument, but what is the impact? Not only what can we do, but what should we do? Not only who does it influence, but who's left out of that picture? It's the kind of leadership and that exacting moral clarity that has always carried into every chapter of Jason's journey. His life's work and his path reflects both rigor and undeniable purpose. But what matters most is how he carries this work. Jason is unmistakably known for fairness that is steady, dignity that is unmistakable, and respect for people that never wavers, because he understands that justice is not the only result. Justice is a process. It's how people are seen, it's how people are heard, and how people are treated. And here's the through line about it all. Jason has always been this same type of leader, grounded, prepared, generous, and guided by good conscience, which is exactly what the Father Drinan Award is befitting for. Because this award is simply not about achievement. It is about character. It's about sustained service. It's about choosing the hard rights over the easy wrong again, again, and over again. So thank you, Jason. Thank you for the example you set. Thank you for the people that you lift as you climb. Thank you for the integrity that you model. Thank you for reminding us that law, at its best, is a promise kept with humanity. Your life's work reminds us that justice is not just an abstract idea, it's a daily decision to listen, to care, to be fair, to be brave. A decision to show up over and over again. From a young lawyer leader to a national leader, from advocate to judge, from promise to purpose fulfilled. Your journey tells a story bigger than any one title. It's a beautiful story about service that outlasts position, about character that outshines recognition, about leadership that leaves every place better than it found it. May this honor reflect not only what you have done, but who I know you have always been. Congratulations, my friend.
Hey, Jason, I wanted to say congratulations, very much deserved. And from somebody who misses his wingman, he says congratulations as well. Hope to see you soon.
Congratulations, Jason, on winning this prestigious award, one that you clearly and deeply deserve. The award It recognizes sustained and extraordinary commitment to advancing human rights, civil liberties, and social justice, and the rule of law, values which you have consistently embodied throughout your legal career. You have said that your goal as an attorney and a judge is to, quote, protect and strengthen the rule of law because the rule of law provides the foundation for the protection of all our human rights. And your work embodies those words perfectly. From your longtime leadership with Human Rights Magazine to your amazing service on the bench and in the courtroom, and along with your contributions to the ABA, the House of Delegates, you inspire me and many others as an attorney and as a leader committed to justice. I am proud to be a fellow Missourian and proud to be a fellow member on the editorial board with you. Congratulations again, and thank you so much.
Hey, good morning, Jason. Congratulations on your award. We're so excited for you. You do a great job for the Missouri court system and for the court system in general. We're really excited for you. Congratulations again. We sure do miss you here on the board.
My pleasure to record this tribute to Jason. I've worked with him on the Human Rights Magazine for a number of years, and he was an inspirational leader. He kept us on task. He kept us on time. He suggested many good ideas and directions for the magazine and really did a heroic job in keeping us going, particularly at times of budget crises. And it was a great honor and pleasure to work with him and to recognize his leadership. So congratulations to Jason on this well-deserved honor.
Your leadership and example have inspired countless peers and colleagues, and we here in Missouri know firsthand the benefit and lasting legacy of your dedicated service as you served ably on our Board of Governors for the Missouri Bar and the Young Lawyers section. We thank you so much for your leadership, your example, your advocacy. You demonstrate the best in all of us, and you are truly deserving of this award. Warmest congratulations again on this honor.
Hey, Jason, Dan Appleman here. Congratulations on being awarded the Civil Rights and Social Justice Section's 2026 Father Drinan Award. This honor is so appropriate, so well deserved. We served together on the editorial board of Human Rights Magazine. It has been such a pleasure collaborating with you in that capacity, and I especially appreciate your wonderful leadership during the period when you served as the board's chair. Again, my congratulations on this award, Jason, and I look forward to many more years of working with you.
Judge Sengheiser, congratulations, my friend. I'm very proud of you. Keep up the great work, and I hope to see you soon. Congrats.
My name is Sheena Hamilton, and I live and work in St. Louis, Missouri, Judge Sengheiser's jurisdiction. I have known him for a long time and got to know him well when we co-chaired the ABA-YLD Spring Conference here in St. Louis more than a decade ago. Today, you will likely hear a lot about his bar work and community service. I want to take the opportunity to share a little bit about his work on the bench. For a few years, I was the city attorney here in St. Louis. I and my lawyers appeared in front of Judge Sengheiser just about every Wednesday on his equity docket, sometimes dominating the entire docket and mostly with civil rights cases. While we did not always win those cases, we were always confident that he was going to hear us out and rule in a manner that he deemed most fair and aligned with the law. That was true of all litigants. For those who had high-profile lawyers who brought the press with them, to our pro se litigants. In our problem properties cases, he allowed neighbors who simply wanted to be heard to testify, sometimes for hours on end, regarding the way in which derelict landlords impacted their quality of life. Even before he was on the bench, he did the same sort of service from behind the curtain as a law clerk. He is committed to fairness and justice and progress. He is well qualified for this award, and St. Louis salutes him.
Congratulations, Jason, on receiving the 2026 Father Drinan Award in recognition of all of your hard work for civil rights and social justice, and particularly the Human Rights Magazine.
Congratulations to Judge Sengheiser on receiving this year's Father Drinan Award. It is a pleasure to serve alongside your leadership on the Civil Rights and Social Justice section's Human Rights Magazine board.
Hello, my name is Francine Lipman. I'm the current editorial chair of the Human Rights Magazine, the flagship award-winning magazine of ABA's civil rights and social justice. I stand on the shoulders of so many editorial chairs that came before me in the 60 years of history for the ABA civil rights and social justice section. But today, I want to give my heartfelt congratulations to the Honorable Jason M. Sengheiser, a prior editorial chair of the Human Rights Magazine. He's receiving this afternoon the 2026 Father Drinan Award. Jason's sustained commitment to the section, including his long-term stewardship as the chair of the editorial board of the Human Rights Magazine, has been an exemplary model of service to the legal profession in protecting and advancing human rights, civil liberties, and social justice. Serving as a human rights board member under Jason's outstanding leadership provided priceless lessons in navigating challenging situations with fairness, respect for diverse opinions, sound judgment, and an admirable balancing of excellence and timely publications. Jason's unwavering dedication to the rule of law and the integrity of the judiciary, combined with his humility and grace, are qualities to admire and to which we all aspire. Thank you, Judge Jason, for your tireless service to CRSJ and the legal profession. You are the change we wish to see and be in the world. Thank you.
Jason, let me add my congratulations to you as the recipient of this year's Father Drinan Award. Your service to the section of civil rights and social justice has been tireless and incredibly important. The Human Rights Magazine that you played such a central role with for such a long time is one of our great crown jewels. It puts out a message of what we're all about as a section and tells the story of our work and of what's going on in the country in the field of social justice, in the field of civil rights. So thanks for all your tireless work, and we really appreciate it. I look forward to celebrating with you in January.
I'm John McDonald. I'm a member of the Council of the ABA section of Civil Rights and Social Justice. I want to congratulate Judge Jason Sengheiser for being the recipient of the 2026 Father Drinan Award. I'm happy to say that I was acquainted with Father Drinan, and we had a common interest beyond human rights in that I am a graduate of a Jesuit law school. Judge, the fact that you're receiving the award named after Father Drinan means that we recognize you as a person who reflects the same qualities as that outstanding leader. So please accept my congratulations for receiving this outstanding award.
Congratulations to Judge Jason Sengheiser on receiving the Section of Civil Rights and Social Justice's 2026 Robert F. Drinan Award for Distinguished Service. Father Robert Drinan was a champion for human rights, public service, and justice for all. A hallmark of his life and career was a dedicated commitment to public service and the legal profession. And Judge Sengheiser has spent his career serving the people of St. Louis, the legal profession, and the section of civil rights and social justice. Through his career as a judge, he treats everyone who appears before him with the same fairness, dignity, and respect they deserve. And through his role as chair of the Human Rights Magazine board, he has ensured that timely, dedicated, and award-winning cutting-edge scholarship in the area of civil rights and human rights is developed and disseminated across the section membership and, frankly, the legal profession. Thank you so much, Judge Sengheiser, for your leadership, integrity, and dedication to the legal community, and congratulations again.
Congratulations, Jason. All of us at CRSJ are so proud of you, and so are all my friends at St. Louis University School of Law and in the ABA House of Delegates. I owe you a special debt of gratitude for your remarkable tenure as chair of the Human Rights Editorial Board, especially during the run-up to the 2020 election when I chaired the section. You had a foot in two camps that were overwhelmed with challenges: the judicial system and the ABA. And Human Rights Magazine was struggling with a backlog of delayed articles from prior years, but you inspired the board, cleared the backlog of issues, and still published 4 brand new issues for that bar year, all on time. And that included, dear to my heart, 2 issues on voting rights with terrific articles by respected national experts. Awards for the journal and for you are very well deserved. I sometimes wondered why you would volunteer your spare time to do much the same thing you do on the bench, make decisions about the credibility of arguments. Well, I hope you never get tired of that. You're a great role model for our members and an inspiration to all young lawyers. And I look forward to working with you many more years. Congratulations, Your Honor.
Hi, Jason. Congratulations on the Father Drinan Award. I remember working with you when I was chair of this section, and you were heading up the editorial board for the Human Rights Magazine, and it was always a pleasure to work with you. You gave so much time so unselfishly. So, best wishes and congratulations again.
Congratulations, Judge Sengheiser, for being awarded this prestigious honor by the ABA. I'm so proud of you. You know, I'm probably one of the few people in the legal field, besides Judge Dowd, who've known you since you began your legal career when you clerked for him at the Court of Appeals. What you have done, an example that you have set to promote civil rights and social justice, not only in Missouri, but throughout the nation through your work with the ABA, is commendable. And so I just offer my hearty congratulations and thanks to you, and I'm just glad to be your friend.
I am Cynthia Swan, Vice Chair of the Civil Rights and Social Justice Section, and it is a pleasure to join in celebrating you, Judge Sengheiser, as this year's recipient of the Father Robert F. Drinan Award. Your judicial work, contributions to the legal community, and engagement with our section exemplifies the jurist whose service enriches both this section and the broader profession. During your tenure as editor of our award-winning Human Rights Magazine, your leadership advanced principled discourse on issues central to the section's mission, the profession's highest standards, and our nation's pursuit of justice and equality, which strengthened the publication as a leading forum for rigorous analysis and advocacy. So congratulations, Judge Jason, as you are often affectionately called, on this well-deserved honor. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jason! On behalf of the CRSJ staff, we are so delighted that we are honoring you with the Father Drinan Award. Since getting to know you as chair of the Human Rights Magazine editorial board, we've loved your calm personality and your demeanor, and it's just such a pleasure to work with you.
And now we're so thrilled to have you as a council member and even more involved than you already were before.
And we look forward to working with you in many more leadership capacities. We love you and congratulations.
Hello, I'm Pamela Herndon. I'm delighted that we are honoring Judge Sengheiser with the Father Drinan Award. Beyond the bench, he serves as a mentor and as a community leader. He inspires his colleagues and the next generation of legal professionals to serve with integrity, humility, and courage. Please join me in congratulating Judge Jason Sengheiser, a true servant of justice and a person most deserving of this honor.